everyone, and welcome to another episode of Duke and Leon's School of Life. I've got Leon, the lecturer, with me. All he does is lecture.
Lecture? I'll just lecture myself.
What are you going to lecture us about now?
Hero of the week. I've got a hero of the week.
Yeah?
All right. 22-year-old man walks into a jewelry shop, right?
Yeah.
Jumps in the window, pretends to be a mannequin. The people close the shop, and once it's closed, he steals jewelry and then fucks off. He pretends to be a mannequin.
He's
not a true hero because he got busted. He got caught because there's video of his face, obviously. So, and it's good resolution because he's really still. You know what I mean? So it's just one little thing he didn't think through.
Yeah.
One little mistake. He says, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna have heaps of footage of me standing there like an idiot for 2 hours waiting for them to close the store." And so he could have wore maybe a disguise or something. But then, if you overdid it, then you don't
look like a mannequin.
Yeah. So what the fuck? Why's that mannequin got a balaclava on?
I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of pondering, looking for, I got this self-help book and it says...
Who was it written by? A doctor?
No. It was written by a shopkeeper, actually. Anyway, he says, think of good memories. That's how you help yourself. You think of the highlights of your life. And I was thinking about a time when I was walking home from school and this older girl from school told me to come behind the sheds, and I went behind the sheds and she starts giving me...
In the good old days when we had sheds at school.
Yeah.
They got rid of all the sheds.
You're ruining my story, buddy.
I'm telling you, all the sheds are gone, so your story will never happen again.
Good. I don't want it to happen to anyone else.
All right, good.
And so she takes me behind the sheds. She pulls my pants down, starts giving me a blowjob.
Oh.
She's giving me a blowjob, and when it was finished, I was leaving, and she said something, and I'll never, ever forget what she said.
This stayed with you for the whole of your life?
Yeah, this stayed with me the whole of my life. As I'm leaving, she said, "Hey," because she didn't even know my name. She went, "Hey." I turned around and went,
"Hey, you."
Yeah, I went, "Yeah." And she goes, "Next time, wash your balls."
Oh, fucking hell. How brilliant is that? A blowjob and a hygiene lesson, all in one. All in one.
And so, of course, from that day on, I scrubbed them red raw. Scrub them. I spent about half an hour in the shower.
Yeah.
Scrubbing my balls.
Yeah. And well, I reckon the half hour is probably filled up with a few other things too, but we won't go into that. All right. So for all our listeners who have children, apparently there's this viral thing going around where crying babies, the easiest way or the best way to stop a crying baby is to throw cheese at them. So that processed cheese, those squares?
Yeah.
So you throw it and it sticks to their forehead, and as soon as it hits and sticks to the forehead, they stop crying.
Really?
Yeah, it's on YouTube or something, and it's like fucking, and it works. And you think about it. It's fucking so logical because the baby's crying, and they're not, they're just crying because they're just, fucking just go fucking cry because in their skill set they've only got about 4 things,
crying and shitting.
Yeah, exactly. So I've done 3. Let's try 4. Anyway, so. So you imagine you're sitting there crying, and then this big square of cheese just comes flying through the air, poops. And because it's sticky.
Yeah, it's like,
process.
Huh?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Does it work on adults?
Well, I was thinking, what do you think? I reckon with an adult you wouldn't use one of those processed cheese squares. You use like a half a kilo block of cheese, or like a big circle of brie. 4 kilo circle of brie. And you throw it. Bang! Oh, God!
Because I was thinking, when you said that, I was thinking of Sven. Because you know how he's always crying about this or that or whatever.
He's crying and he's always dying. Remember, he's terminal. He's been terminal for like 40 years.
Yeah. It's the longest death in history. It's the longest death in history.
It's such a long death, it actually turned into a birth, if that's possible.
It's such a long death that millions, billions of people have died since he started dying.
That's right. Yeah.
We should laugh if we just got a block of cheese next time he's going, oh, and we just threw it at his head and it'd stop him.
And then while he's just dazed like that, I'll walk over and I'll give him 2 crackers and say, you might need these as well.
Well, listen, I've been doing some research and I was looking at the Gospel of Thomas. So it's an infancy gospel. It's a gospel about Jesus as a child from 5 to 12. Have you read that?
You know what? It's on my bedside table. It's number 27.
Dead, okay, so I'm just going to run a few things by you that Jesus does in this gospel, all right? So Jesus is making these clay birds. He's like 5 years old. He's making these clay birds.
What sort of birds?
I don't know.
Pigeons, probably clay pigeons, because he's just 2 years away from getting his shotgun license.
No, well, anyway, he's doing that, and one of his friends comes by and kicks it.
Oh, so with bare feet or with sandals?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It would be sandals. Only a cunt with sandals would kick a child's toy. I hate fucking people.
But he's a kid
sandals.
too. This kid kicks him.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's still a cunt with sandals.
But anyway, so Jesus zaps him dead.
What do you mean zaps him?
Zaps him with his superpowers.
He says have superpowers?
Well, that's what it says on here. I'm just telling you what it says.
The man wears robes and long hair and sandals. How could he have superpowers?
Anyway, so he zaps him.
He doesn't even have a driver's license.
He withers him like a prune tree in the autumn. That's what it says. So he's dead. Okay, so this kid's dead. Next thing, Jesus is at school. This kid bumps into him. Bang, zaps him, dead. The teacher says something to Jesus. Bang, zaps him, dead. Jesus goes home. A kid, one of his neighbours, has fallen off the roof.
Yeah.
Everyone's accusing Jesus, because he's got a bad reputation.
because he's a mass murderer. Yeah. Right.
Everyone's accusing Jesus.
Something like that.
Jesus brings this kid back to life, gives him the 3rd degree, says, "Did I push you off the roof?" The kid, no, Jesus, no, it wasn't you. Good, kills him again. Then goes back to school.
Yeah.
And the teacher accuses him of something, kills the teacher.
This is the new teacher.
Yeah, his PE teacher, I think.
This is the replacement teacher.
Yeah, the casual teacher that's come in for a day. And then so his father, Joseph, is running to the school. They're calling Joseph into the school.
Is he a carpenter, Joseph?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's put down, he's making a coffee table, and he had to stop doing that, and he ran to the school,
Yeah, so you know how when your dad gets called, my dad got called down to the school a couple of times, but never for killing a teacher. This is 2 times that Joseph's been called for killing a teacher.
Yeah.
And, the teachers are saying, you got to control your son, mate.
Mate.
Anyway.
And by the way, how's my coffee table going?
Yeah, you cunt. Anyway, so I'm thinking...
Yeah.
Jesus is obviously like one of those bullies that you avoid when you're a kid. Like you see the bully standing on the corner and you do a wide berth. And go around. Yeah. I'm thinking, do you think, and the bully always seemed to be there. He always seemed to be part of the gang, but no one actually went to the bully's house and knocked on the door and said, "Oh, can you come out and play?" Yeah. So I'm thinking, do you reckon any kids went to Jesus' house and knocked on the door and said, "Oh, could Jesus come out to play?"
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Or
I think so. I really don't know much about Jesus because
just from what I've told you.
From what you've told me, no, I'd say he was pretty lonely and he's probably spent a lot of time reading books and stuff and getting all that knowledge and writing speeches. and
killing people.
And killing people.
He was killing people. Well, what about take you back to that time? You're in that time. Your mother comes up to you and says, Jesus invited you to his birthday
party. Oh, his 6th birthday party.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Are you going to go?
Oh, fuck.
See, that's the thing. If you don't go, you're probably dead. And if you do go, you're probably dead. So you may as well go and get some birthday cake before you die.
I just fake COVID. That's what I would do. I'd have as I do now. I've got a photo of a positive test. I keep it in my wallet, and I also keep it on my phone. And I've metadata washed it, so it doesn't say when it's taken.
Brilliant.
So I can just flip it out anytime.
Send it to anyone. Leon, are you coming to the dinner party tonight,
mate? Oh, I'd love to. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. You'll never guess what happened. Here it is.
So what I'm thinking is these days, right?
Yeah.
These days, they just take Jesus to a doctor and he'd say he's got ADHD. They'd say he's got ADHD. They probably took him to the old doctor back in the old days and he said, eat a locust every morning and you'll be fine. Yeah, but now it's just take these pills.
Yeah, and tell your dad, where's my fucking coffee table? All right, so moving on. I've just done a lot of travelling, as you know, flying all over the world, and snoring. So this happened to me twice, right? During the day, this is not at night, this is during the day, right?
Yeah.
Travelling on a long haul. One was on a plane, one was on a fast train, in countries that actually have fast trains, not like Australia, that have the slowest trains in the world, but that's another thing. Anyway, snoring. So fucking loud, really close. What's the etiquette? What do you do? How do you stop?
Is it a stranger?
Yeah, it's stranger, not my third wife. No, it's someone, and not right next to you, sort of like 3 seats down or something. So in the proximity, so you can still hear it. It's fucking annoying, but it's not like right next to you. So you can't just give a quick elbow or something. So what do you do? Is it acceptable to go up and smack him in the mouth or?
No, what you do is you walk past, you pretend you're going to the toilet.
Yeah.
And then when you get past them, you just grab their nose. You know how they hold their nose to stop them snoring, and they go.
Is that assault? Is that assault? Do you think?
What country were you in?
Oh, right. So it's dependent on the country. Yeah. Well, fuck, that's complicated.
Like if you're in Russia, forget it. It's fine.
Right. Well, I thought, I thought maybe. What I was thinking was I could just walk past and accidentally trip and shoulder charge the headrest, the back of the headrest.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. And he's fucking just looking at it because he's got concussion.
Well, you got to.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, I tripped over the safety, the life jacket. The life jacket.
But then they fall asleep again.
Yeah.
So now what you got to do is you got to carry a bit of speed with you. And what you speed and what you do.
You mean methamphetamine?
Yeah. So you do.
Wouldn't that be problematic when you're crossing the border? And that fucking little dog's looking at you?
No, it's only a little bit, and you just put it under your toenail. And what you do is when they're snoring, you go and buy them a drink. And then you bump into them and go, oh, sorry, mate, look, here's a drink. But the drink's got meth in it, so they drink it. And then they're awake for the rest of the trip while you're sleeping.
For 3 days.
Yeah.
They're awake for 3 days.
You're sleeping and having a good time.
Beautiful. All right. Just another thing I wanted to clarify. It's been upsetting. Well, not upsetting me, but it's been stuck in the back of my mind.
Bothering.
So balloon toys, this masturbation device, that there's YouTube after YouTube. Not that I watch them, but they always come up, and I never even knew what the fuck they were. And then I realized slowly, because I only look at the thumbnails and they go in. But I thought to myself, if you've got the capacity to sit down, buy materials, and make a balloon toy, you must have a certain amount of intelligence, and so wouldn't that mean that you could just get a girlfriend?
There's different types of intelligence.
Oh,
there's there's that type that our type of intelligence, which is what is commonly called genius. And
but let me just say that being a doctor, apparently a doctor of religion, as I am, apparently that doesn't just sort of mean that you
a doctor of religion who doesn't know much about Jesus. Yeah, right.
well, there are different religions.
Oh,
obviously.
really?
Yes.
That was lesson one, was it? That was lesson one in the PhD.
Not all religions have Jesus as the figurehead, Anyway, apparently being a doctor of religion, which I am, doesn't automatically mean that you can become a gynecologist. Like, I found that out the hard way. So it doesn't matter. You can be a genius, but apparently you can't just do what the fuck you want. There are rules. Fucking not in Russia, obviously. If I was in Russia, I could be a gynecologist. Fuck. Anyway, you were saying.
I totally forget. You threw me right off. I'm just thinking about being a gynecologist in Russia now.
No, you said there are different levels of intelligence.
Yes, yeah. There's different levels of intelligence. To make a balloon masturbation toy, that's monkey intelligence. A monkey can masturbate with a balloon.
No, it's not.
A monkey can masturbate with a balloon. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, but monkeys don't do that because they're smart enough to get themselves a girlfriend. No,
they're too smart. So they're dumber than a monkey.
A monkey knows that all you need to have sex with the opposite sex is 2 bananas. One for you and one for your amour later on. Or one before, one after, and then you're in, like Flynn.
Yeah, well, these people aren't even smart enough to know that. They're just sort of. But having said that, some people will probably prefer to have sex with a balloon over sex with another person. I mean, it's more hygienic, isn't it?
Yeah, and I guess that you've got more control over the conversation.
That's right, and when you're done with the balloon, you just have to throw it out. So tell us your upskirting story.
Well, there was this is interesting because there was a uni lecturer, I think, or as a student, I don't know. Anyway, he gets charged with taking photos of upskirting. So he's been filming girls upskirting and stuff like that. And I wanted to ask you, Duke. I mean, is that what? I mean, is that punishable? Is that illegal? Taking upskirt? I mean,
well,
it's not a hugely bad thing, is it? I mean, like when I don't know about you, Duke, but sometimes you just be doing your normal shit, walking through a boring city, having a boring day, and then you see this upskirt, and it's like finding $2 on the side of the street. It's just like, it's just beautiful.
Or it's like dropping $2 so you can have a look. When you bend over and pick it up. I think it's a very selfish act. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're presented with an upskirt, that's like a sign from heaven. It's like the clouds parting. You
and
appreciate
the sunshine
it.
coming through.
Yeah, you appreciate it, and
day.
you're thankful for that gift. But when you're getting out little cameras, it's like the kid. It's like the greedy kid who's playing marbles and he's stealing other people's marbles to take home.
Yes. Oh, okay. So, because I had a problem with this, but because I wasn't exactly sure. But so what it is the recording, is the stealing the memory.
That's right.
You should just treat it as a gift.
That's
gift
right.
from whoever, and then it's come. You've seen it. It's gone into your brain, and then it's gone.
That's it. It's gone.
And you appreciate it. it. But actually taking the photo and then building a database and getting one of those, portable 1 gigabyte, storage devices, and then building up this huge thing and going, I've got 10,000 upskirt fucking photos. Aren't I a fucking hero?
Yeah.
That's evil.
Well,
That's evil.
Like I said, that's the greedy school kid who wants all the marbles,
school kid
you
with
know,
all the
who
marbles.
hoards, and that's the guy that everyone hates. Everyone hates that person.
And then 20 years ago, you bump into him in the street. You go, I've still got all those marbles, and you're like, man, I'm 35. What the fuck? You think I really want marbles? I've got a Mustang 5-liter. Look, what do I need fucking marbles for? You fucking loser.
Well,
I've still got all my marbles.
Well, you know, this reminds me of there was an upskirting case not long ago, and the guy had taken all these pictures of, I think he was a school teacher, of staff and students and all sorts of things, and he gets busted, right? He gets busted, and his defense is that he has voyeurism disorder.
Yeah.
So they let him off.
Yeah.
But the thing is, voyeurism disorder just means pervert.
That's right.
It just means pervert. It just means, I can't help perving. So he got busted for being a pervert, but then he gets let off for being a pervert.
For being a pervert.
But they've just changed the words, and that's okay.
Voyeurism disorder.
Yeah. So remember that next time. Next time you find a $2 coin.
I've written it down on the back of my solicitor's business card. So,
and I would bet anything that voyeurism is spelt wrong.
What do you mean? It's F, isn't it?
I've been doing other research, and I've been looking at the etymology of words, which means the origin.
Well, I thought that was collecting bugs.
It could be. I might be mixed up. But
right, okay. Is that like could be cancer or could be the flu? Could be the flu. I'm just a bit mixed up.
Do you have to bring that up? Do you have to bring that up every time? Okay, so no, I was looking at words and I thought, where does the word cunt come from? And I was thinking, back with the cavemen, and they're sitting around their fire and they're eating whatever, and a guy from another tribe comes.
Yeah.
And they just turn around and look at him and go, cunt, cunt. So it was like an invader.
Yeah, it was like a word of warning.
A word of warning, yeah. Cunt, cunt.
A word that would spread the message to the whole
tribe.
Group, well, it was group, I think. They weren't tribes. Were they tribes? I don't know.
Oh, who knows? Mates.
Mates. All your mates. Just a word of warning. Be careful. Well, I don't know who this guy is, and he's just walked up to the fire, and he's got one of those stupid bone things he thinks is a weapon.
Yeah.
But it's actually just a big bone.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean straight away that he's bad. It just means caution.
Yeah.
Check the papers. Get the drug dog. Just have a big sniff.
Yeah. Well, it's like cunt. No. And get
that
the
sort
cunt.
Of stayed. And that stayed.
Get the cunt. Cunt. So everyone has to subdue him, and if they don't kill him, which they would back then, but if they don't kill him,
I think they might just run some sort of do a citizen test.
investigation. Citizens arrest. Yeah. Cavemen were known for that. Cavemen.
So they would have four questions of do you shave regularly? When you shower, do you wash your sweaty balls? Things like that. That matter in society.
Hygiene.
And then
cavemen
the guy goes,
were big on hygiene.
And the guy goes, and then and that's it. All right, mate, you're in.
And the other word, fuck.
Well, hold on, because then you'd say, well, that's one incarnation of that word or meaning of that word. What about the other one? So how did it become a word that describes vagina? So
because early man started becoming scared of vaginas.
No. It's because they'd all be sitting at the fire and they go, "Oh, come on, we're going to go and harass that big mammoth, that elephant with the hair. And we're going to harass that. We're just going to throw rocks at it because it's fucking funny when it gets angry. Do you want to come?" And the guy goes, "Nah, sorry, mate. I've got to spend quality time with my wife." And they all just look at him and go, "Cunt." That's
Yes.
how it and that's how it happened.
No, I think you're
That's
right.
how it happened. So then,
I think you're right.
I mean, you just mates want to throw rocks at a mammoth. Like we've all been there, and that's how it started. But anyway, look, language. I really was. If I didn't study religion, I would have done linguistics because I love language. And
Well, the other one is fuck, and I think what that is, that's like the first fire that cavemen saw. He put his hand in it. Fuck, fuck. Just made that noise. Just made that noise.
And then that that guy who goes to the the chief. Say, hey, chief, the fucking I know the your hut's really cold in winter. I figured out this way. All you do is you put this little fire in the middle of your hut, and then you just light it, and it keeps you warm. See, and then you're testing it, and then the fire just goes slowly. It's getting bigger and bigger, and then you can see the flames, and they're going up the roof, and then the whole fucking the hut. Everyone runs out, and you're standing next to the chief, and he's looking at you, and he's going, "My house, you can't look. Look what you did," and you go, "Fuck."
Oh no! Then it turns out so the hut's on fire. The chief runs out. He's going, fuck, because he's burning. And then he turns, and this is where you get this new word. He turns around, looks at the guy, and goes, fucking cunt. And that's how that came about.
That's right.
Oh, mate, you've saved me so much time. You have saved me so much time.
Not as much time as it's going to spend with that fucking cunt building a new house with the chief.
So, dear Duke and Leon, my wife now identifies as a table. What should I do? Now, I'm saying if she identifies, right?
Yeah.
As a table from IKEA,
Yeah.
she might have a screw loose.
That's very funny. But my point is, well, she's only got two legs. So what is a two-legged table? What the fuck is that?
No, she's on all fours.
Oh, right.
She's on all fours like a table. So he's probably, look, I'm saying rest your beer there, put your feet up. Who cares?
Well, yeah, I mean, look, there's an upside, there's a downside and an upside, right? It sort of limits your social life a little bit, or what? Maybe she might, go to the odd sort of furniture conference or something, like
exhibition
or expo, the furniture expo. Let's go to the furniture expo. Yeah. Great idea. So
then next thing, boom, she's on all fours.
That's pretty boring. But look, at the end of the day, in terms of commitment to your marriage, I think that's probably the most solid way that she could reinforce that, because like it's not as if she's going to run away. Like who the fuck's she going to? What's she going to do? Leave?
Oh, but what about if removalists come?
Oh, two men in a truck.
Yeah, 2 men in a truck come down.
Hey Johnny, I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't live with you anymore.
Yeah.
I've got 2 men in a truck coming over, and I'm leaving.
All right, the other one. Did you want to do yours first, or we'll do the other one?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Mine.
Let's hear your.
All right. Dear Mr. Fish and Mr. Henricks, I am a great fan of your show and listen every second week. I particularly like it when you do the funny voices. I have a slight problem and was hoping you could help me. I am 34 years old and have been with my girlfriend for 5 years. From the start of our relationship, she has refused to use the bathroom when she goes to toilet. She instead digs a hole in the garden. We live in a townhouse and it has reached the point where the garden is just too small to accommodate her toileting. Can you help? Yours, name withheld. Fuck.
I don't think I can.
Why? What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Well, are you shocked? Are you shocked?
Yeah. Okay, so question one, and we don't know the answer to this because it's a letter. Is she pissing or is she shitting, or is she doing both?
Well, she's toileting, so she's doing
Okay.
both. Well,
She's
you don't
doing both.
distinguish between the two.
So she's going in the garden, digging a little hole.
Well, it's probably
pissing
a
and
big
shitting.
hole. It's probably a big hole, and that's why the garden. Can you imagine the garden? Fuck. Can you imagine having a barbecue and everyone's looking at your garden going, what the fuck's going on here?
Oh, the
Do you have
smell.
a dog?
The
Do you have a
smell
dog?
of your garden.
No, we don't have a dog. We don't have a dog.
No, I have a wife.
I hate dogs. I fucking hate dogs.
I have a wife.
All right. So yes, that's what she's doing. She's toileting in the yard. So, what would? Well, I guess there's two options, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, it's been going on for 5 years, so it's not like he's going to ask her to stop. I mean, he probably enjoys it. I think there's some sort of like
Kink.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Okay, so. All right. First thing is maybe that they need to move to a house with a bigger garden. I mean, that's an option, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The second thing is, well, what about he just takes her for a walk twice a day?
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
So is it illegal to defecate for a human being to defecate in public? Is it illegal?
I don't think so. If he's carrying a little bag and picks up her shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
like
if she identifies as a dog, well, like. Who's to say? Oh no, she can't. She can't shit.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. So that couple is walking past your place every day, and you know that every day
Yep.
at 4:30 in the afternoon, she's going to walk past and she's going to squat in front of the tree in your place and do a piss
Or a shit.
or a shit. Would you go watch?
Fuck yeah, and I'd film it. OnlyFans. Be fucking. I'd make a fortune.
No. Okay, let's take OnlyFans out of this.
No, what do you mean?
No, yes.
You cannot take
I'm
away my
taking
right to earn
OnlyFans
money.
off the table.
That's my right to earn money.
Okay, well, let's just take it off the table for a minute. Would you go and watch for your own pleasure or disgust?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say disgust or pleasure. Interest from a scientific point of view. Curiosity. Fuck yeah, absolutely. And I'd have a little fold-out chair. I'd probably have a few snacks, a bit of cheese, probably some biscuits, probably a dinner ale. If it was in later in the afternoon, I'd have a dinner ale, something not too aggressive, just like mild. And I would offer advice too. I'd say, don't forget to wipe, Missy.
No,
I
you
think-
know my name. Ruff, ruff.
Oh, she talks like a dog, do you think?
Yeah,
No, I don't
like
think
Scooby, like Scooby-Doo.
No. I think she talks really intelligent. Thank you, dear sir. And thank you for allowing me to shit on your nature strip. I say, not my nature strip, buddy. Council.
The councils.
Yeah, councils. You can do what the fuck you want.
All right. Here's another short one. Dear Duke and Leon, my mother has started going out with a dwarf. Now, I don't mind at all, except whenever we go anywhere, he sits on her lap. Signed, Sigrid.
Well, of course he sits on her lap. How the fuck is he supposed to drive?
Or eat. If you're going out to dinner. Because, sitting in a baby chair, that's a bit embarrassing, but sit...
That's so bad. That's so fucking... That's racist, really.
But
fucking baby chair.
So
Seriously?
you're saying dwarves are another race, are you?
Well, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's something.
You're being racist by excluding them from our race.
Oh, fuck. Well, look, I think it's just racist. But look, why has she got a problem? Because what?
Because it looks funny. Her mum's sitting there with a dwarf on her lap. Come on.
It's something you got to get over. I mean, that's just life, isn't it? It's like life. It's like when remember when you used to have dinner with your father and he puts his handgun on the table, and in the first couple of weeks, it's like, oh, fuck, you get all jittery and shit. After a while, you just think, well, fuck, it's just life, isn't it? Get over it. Build a bridge. Get over it. Fucking racist. She's a racist. I'm not a racist. She's a racist. And I think...
I think it's all right if they do a ventriloquist act. If he pretends to be the ventriloquist dummy, and that way you can tell the waiter off, and everyone has to laugh because it's a joke. Yeah, you're fucking late with my soup, you cunt. You fucking can't fuck off. And everyone go, look at that doll, he's so funny.
No, I don't think anyone would be laughing.
Yeah.
All right, news. We've got to get through some of these new things. 70-year-old hooker. 70-year-old hooker in England talks about her clients, what her clients like, and
so what are her most popular requests?
Well, it's bizarre. One of them is that she shits and people eat it, and I'm thinking, really? And then, but it looks like the most popular one is just grandma, auntie fetishes, lullabies.
But what's the other one?
What?
Sucking a dog off.
No, she says she doesn't do that. That was her joke.
No, but that's a request.
Oh, right. Well,
that's one of the popular. She doesn't do it, but it's one of the popular requests.
Suck a dog off.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Granny.
Why? What's the connection between a dog and a 70-year-old woman? I don't get that. Some people are just so fucked up, aren't they? But even just like dressing up like Granny. Can you sing me a lullaby? Like,
Granny from the Hillbillies. Get her dressed up.
But is that bad? Is that bad paying someone £125, which is nearly $300 an hour, to dress up? Well, just dress normally. She's probably 70, so dress up like Granny and sing you a lullaby.
Well, it depends.
Is that bad? It's sad.
It depends. If it's just a lullaby,
yeah,
then that's something that brings someone comfort and they can go to sleep. But if she's singing a lullaby while giving a hand job, then that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Jesus Christ.
That's different.
Fuck. I'm just thinking about what these cunts look like, I can't
They look like
us. They look like us.
Not us, they look like you.
All right. So this is a funny one. So woman goes to it's like a public toilet in a campground or something. So it must be a composting toilet, which is basically a pit, right?
Right.
And it composts. This is what they say, but it's just a pit, and you shit in a pit, and it just sits there.
Shit in a pit,
and it just decomposes. It's disgusting. I won't even go. I will not even go into one. I'd rather shit in 2 pieces of bread and eat it in front of a 70-year-old woman than go and shit.
Now
Anyway,
it's coming out.
So this woman goes to toilet. I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but her Apple Watch slips off, falls down the toilet, and what does she do? She go, oh, fuck it, I'll just buy another one. Oh, I'll get a twig and see. No, she crawls down into it to get it and then is trapped. Cries of help bring onlookers and the fire brigade turn up. What do you think?
Has she got her pants up?
No,
I'm saying no.
I didn't realise. I wasn't thinking whether she was naked or not. I couldn't think of anything erotic around this at all. I'm just
I know. I'm not saying it's erotic. It's just more humiliating.
What? What a fucking idiot. Why? For an Apple Watch. How much does an Apple Watch cost anyway? Now,
do you think, is my question,
yeah.
Do you think because she's gone in head first, right, to reach out for it, she can't...
Oh, I didn't realise. Do you think that's what she's done?
Yeah, she's gone in head first. So her ass is sticking out, her head's stuck in there.
No.
Yeah.
No, I reckon she's gone in feet first.
What?
Because if her ass was stuck in the toilet, it would make a perfect seal. And
her ass isn't stuck in the toilet. Her ass is out of the toilet. Her waist, she's waist head stuck in there.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, all those firemen and all those onlookers, straight away, phone out, filming. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. This is going on OnlyFans. This is going on TikTok. This is going on whatever. Yeah. They would have been filming. She doesn't know because she's got her head stuck in the toilet.
Yeah, and they're filming.
Yeah.
And then the guy who drives the fire truck, because he's not big enough to be a real fireman, and he's like a bit weird, those guys.
Yeah.
And he runs in there with his bubble toy or his balloon toy, whatever it is, and he closes the door and we're just about out there, and he runs off.
Yeah.
And then the real fireman,
I'll take care of this. You guys go back, have lunch. Yeah. Lunch is on me.
Anyway, moral of the story is, fuck, if you're stupid enough to buy an Apple Watch in the first place, just get used to losing it. All right.
All right, everyone.
Oh, is that it? Are we going?
Oh, it's 47 minutes, buddy.
All right.
Save it for next time.
Yeah, thank you for listening and watching if you're watching the new Duke Groovy shorts. And thank you for buying our merchandise. Now. Thank you for buying our merchandise. And if you ever happen to be in a plane next to Duke or me and you're snoring, fucking watch out, cunt.
Yeah.
All right.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, and I'm going to leave you with we've got a nice little thing that's been given to us. The New South Wales Male Prison Choir has sung a little Duke and Leon song, so I'm going to leave you with that.